I guess we're gonna begin our journey here in the longest journey. So I'm using some like random shenanigans to get this to actually work, and I'm not even really sure if this is going to work, because as we all know, this is from 1999, just 21 years ago. But hopefully this works out great. So let's see. Yeah, I have a bunch of like HD mods installed as well, and there's really no telling what's gonna crash. Oh, I forgot to turn subtitles on.
So, you've
never
come
mind.
to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life.
Does that mean
I
question
do
100
have
has to be
stories
helmet?
to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
True story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
In a tower. Hello and welcome. Funcom presents The Longest Journey. There are summons in FF12. I also downloaded like some upscaled videos for this. It'll be interesting to see if any of them look okay, or if they look like horrible. Yeah, there's like some high res videos and textures and models and stuff I downloaded, but I have no idea how they're going to turn out. They could look horribly awful in certain sections, or it might be okay the whole time. Who knows? Did he have a thingy? Probably. This was 1999. This game is rated T for everyone. Oh my god. One dragon ate the other dragon. Oh wait, it's just his tail. What is that? The Ouroboros? No, this is the story of April Ryan. I think the time is like 2100 or something like that. This is April Ryan's dream.
Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
All right.
Postcard pretty. What's happening? Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
I don't know how to change. Oh, there we go.
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return. This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
Yeah, the
Keep it as a
high-res
souvenir.
textures. I mean, I've played this game like a dozen or so times, and I've watched the long play like a million times. But seeing it all with like the high-def textures is definitely kind of trippy.
Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
Hmm. Thank you for ripping my arm
the
off.
Suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There's nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
Filthy human.
What's the deal with the egg?
Yo, Blucky.
Egg. What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Before you ask, Blucky, we just started. So far, there was a naked guy in a tower, and he like exploded or something. And then it cut over to April Ryan here laying in her bed asleep, and now we're inside of her dream. This is April Ryan, and this is her dream.
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we...
Battle?
Between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down. and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Alright, do we want to be a sarcastic April Ryan? Or like... not so what is the opposite of sarcastic? Serious? Serious April Ryan or sarcastic April Ryan? It doesn't matter, because I've played this game like 800 times. In the long run, it doesn't matter. Do you want sassy comments or not sassy comments?
Are you always this glum?
Alright.
We are here because it is too late. The passing has begun.
Yes, Effie.
Leave us. Please.
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Can't tell me what to do. I'm April Ryan.
I think I just made a funnel. Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
Okay. Rock, rock, water. Rock, rock. Stream. I saw it.
This should do the trick.
Ah, yes, substance.
Talk about instant rehab. Talk about instant rehab.
Talk about instant rehab.
Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Not even like a thank you.
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet, definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna answer this question. Underground catacombs. Boom. Oh, maybe it's just catacombs. I can't see. Oh, what the heck?
What was that?
Leg. Long library. There we go. I failed the question. Oh my god, a dragon.
It is you. You have come.
You know me?
April,
Oh yeah.
daughter. I have been waiting for you.
He like summons random
Wait,
enemies. There's a
why?
chance you can get the Mudman.
Because it begins
Yeah.
here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
This is probably not a good thing.
Oh my god. If you fall in your dream, do you fall in real life?
What a nightmare. I'm
What a nightmare.
completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. It's so hot in here, too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport. Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
It is modern day. She had a dream. What do you dream about? Alright, so no spoilers, Butt Spot. Fancy. So a few things real quick before we really get going. A, no spoilers, anybody. B, the first like hour or two of this game is actually incredibly boring. But it's kind of needed to set up everything. C, you can probably forget everything that just happened, because you'll definitely forget everything that just happened. But try not to forget everything that just happened, because it's very important. And 4, I'm going to be using a guide mostly, because this game is really long. Oh, and 5, this game has the greatest meme of all time. And when we get to it, I'll explain it. And the great stories that follow. But yes, this is the new Batman movie.
I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Oh, dang it. I need to pick up some stuff here in the room. Oh god, this guy.
Hey, babe. Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and...
What's going on, April? How you been?
I was doing just fine until you came along.
He's not a boyfriend.
What's that? Hey, listen, I was thinking maybe you and I could hook up tonight, go to the pavilion or something. We could pop a few raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
No, that's not gonna work, Zach.
What? You got something against me, babe? Do I offend you in some way?
Oh, no. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be together like that.
Hey, whatever. You come crawling back when you realize your mistake, babe. I'm out of here.
See the one dude. He's the kind of guy. Well, we'll see. No spoilers.
What an asshole.
I forgot a few things. Zach's something else, all right. All right.
Hey, it's my timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke. It's Constable Guybrush, my toy oh, ape. He doesn't much like being called Monkey. It's a bunch of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me.
They mean absolutely everything to me.
I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past. I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it? Alright, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra.
Useful, practical, and cheap. I want to wear this, like, goofy outfit here.
When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work. That's my desk, so, theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best. I feel like someone's staring at me. What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at? I feel like someone's staring at me.
Whee!
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill.
Just like StarCraft.
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
So chic. There's a table.
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth.
Let's see. Be considerate.
San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully. Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS.
Monday, July 31st? Oh, that was
what?
last month.
Soap?
Bring your own soap.
Pizza and movie night,
Wait.
Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap?
Bring your own soap.
I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible. I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day. Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m.
Bring
Free
your own
food,
Shaggy.
Live performances by Royne Dale, Harlequin Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar. $10 only. Spread the word.
How do I exit? How do I exit?
Found. A gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona. I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it. That's Fiona, my landlady. She's all right.
Developer's dream
Morning,
girl or my
Fiona.
dream girl?
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
I had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
Nightmares?
Apparently. But she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so. But I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes. The school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask.
You'll catch up
I have
to
no idea
Claude in
how
no
I'm going
time.
to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Dang.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Life, the universe.
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
Tell me about
Tell me
Emma.
about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey, then? Except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
All right, real quick. We can sit and talk to everybody for like hours, pretty much. How much conversation detail should I go? Because like all these characters are important, and it's good to know like a little bit about their personality. You guys want me to actually talk to like everyone and expend all of their like questions, or just like 2 or 3, or just go like straight from one event to the next?
How long have you known Charlie?
Oh, he's
Talk to them and they have good memes. I have no idea.
It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in.
I'll at least talk to her
Charlie
about
is
like the
always
basic
in a good
characters,
mood.
because she
He's
explains all the
such a
characters.
gentleman.
I agree.
So,
He's
like,
an actual
Emma is-
genuine gentleman.
Emma is her best
And you
friend.
don't see a lot of gentlemen these
Charlie
days,
is
trust me.
Some dude
You
that
have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more
a
than
friend
a
of
friend.
April's
What do you
that
mean,
April has a
more than
crush on.
friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
So there, like I said, there's Emma who is her best friend, and then Charlie is real cool, chill dude, and not really a love interest, but she definitely has like a crush on him. And then there's Zach.
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. But he is an arse, and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts, exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time, and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
Claude asking in LCC's chat. What the heck?
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job. I love Venice, and I love
Venice is the
being
city we
Mickey.
live in.
I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
Oh wait, no, we're in Newport. Is Venice the city we're in? And Newport's the, I don't know. Newport might be the section of the city.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in
Mickey
her late
is
30s then.
her
The older,
girlfriend?
wiser,
I don't know if they're
worldly
married or
woman.
just
I
dating.
found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner city life, and she brought me here. She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure, but she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Like I said, this
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot
this
me.
specifically is just introducing you to all the characters. Like if you really want to know, like, so Border House. Here, I'll just go through it all real quick. Like I said, Emma's her best friend. The Border House is the name of this apartment complex that April lives in. Venice is the city that they live in. And the story behind the apartment's not really relevant in this game, but it is in some of the other ones. Newport, I think, is the section of Venice that they're in. Let me see what she
What's
says
the
about the
story
apartment.
behind my apartment?
It doesn't matter in this game, but
Your
it does in
apartment?
the future games.
It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient. And it's got, an interesting view.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
All right.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
I'd better
get
get
going.
going.
Off to school.
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
All right.
I saw
Yeah.
this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies.
Ooh.
God, I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
All right. Angrily head up.
Kind of
Oops.
unsettling to be so aware of.
All right. Look at the machine. First puzzle. Use my priceless ring.
I hope it doesn't melt or anything.
Da-na-na-na.
It's alive!
All right. First big puzzle. Did it. Turn the valve.
I'm not leaving my gold ring. Somebody's going to have to replace that cable eventually.
Da-na-na-na. How do I leave?
Oye, señorita.
Yes?
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
Senorita Bonita.
Hot.
Sassy.
I see. The summers in Newport are never pleasant. And it will get worse before it gets better. They say there's another heat wave headed our way.
Yeah, so I heard. So, you gonna be alright? You don't look dressed for the weather.
Si Dios quiere. Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy.
Hmm.
In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, Señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
My perfect day. Hot and sunny. Cold and rainy. God only knows. Do we want to be like Cortez? Or do we hate Cortez? It doesn't matter, it's just conversation. Let's
Hot
be
and
the
sunny
opposite.
Like this one.
Well then, you should be happy to be alive today, yes?
Wow.
It is a perfect day. But you are not happy, are you? You are troubled by nightmares.
What?
What?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
Wow.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
Cortez went from
We
chill
all do,
dude.
April. That's
Just
the reason
heckin'
we are
crazy.
here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname.
Chalky
Perception.
flare.
We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Back in Cortez. Head to the academy. I forgot what year this is. I think it's like 2100s or 2200s. But it's in Venice, Italy, I guess. Like, these are real world places, just like 100 years in the future. Park, subway, cafe. Look at this dude. That swag walk. I think we're going to the park. These are all bad guesses. Nobunaga. Actually, Claus is pretty good. The academy. I think it's his full name, Claude. I can't actually see any of the answers, so I'll take this rubber glove. Yoink.
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it? What a terrible, terrible waste.
Mm-hmm.
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes.
Ha ha ha. Look at this posture.
Hiya.
Emma? Hi! I didn't expect to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
Yeah? From whom?
Believe it or not, girlfriend, but it's from Cortez.
Excuse me?
He said to tell you that he wants to meet you, these are his exact words, where children visualize their dreams.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me? I was hoping you would know.
Did he say anything else?
No, that was it. Why does he want to meet you? Oh, don't tell me. You guys are having a secret love affair.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
Cigar?
Cigar.
Cigar? What do you mean cigar?
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, not a banana.
Whatever. The point is, you're reading too much into your dreams. I'm sure they're perfectly logical.
Even a talking dragon? Is a talking dragon logical?
Especially a talking dragon? You had a dream about a dragon? Okay, that's not logical. That's just silly. Still, this ought to be interesting.
Go on.
Well, there was a dragon.
I think we established that already. You had a dream about a dragon.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
Yep, we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
What, you could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Ooh.
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Bye.
Who's there?
Ah!
Okay. That was not a dream, I think.
Oh my god. A poisonous queen. Oh wait.
I don't think I've
The
ever
mystery
seen
door.
anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care.
It's the mystery door.
It's the mystery door.
It's the mystery door.
It's the mystery door. It's the mystery door.
All right. That's the meme.
It's the mystery door.
All right. Anyways, it's not the big meme. Ooh, candy jar. Ooh, a piece of candy.
I'm sure Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back.
Claude, you gotta keep in mind this was 1999. There's a strong chance that it will just be a mystery door every game. Let's see. Talk to Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
April, nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you'd already left. Early bird catches the worm.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on time. Have you seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact, I have. And he was asking for you.
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got it, but I have no idea what it means.
Cortez can be a little strange.
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to, Visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
I don't think that's it, Charlie.
Then I don't know.
Yeah, Charlie.
Do you know where he was going?
No, but he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
Thanks.
Anytime, April.
You doing anything special tonight?
Working. I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl. 4 years. My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family. Especially my sisters, you know, and my mom.
I have to get going, Charlie.
Take care, all right? Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
Alright, we have to make a big choice here. It's up to you guys, because I've seen every result at this point. Do we work tonight, or do we not work tonight?
My boss, Stan. A hard man with a soft... Nah. He's just a callous bastard.
I mean, Charlie is working tonight.
I knew that.
I like how she says everything out loud. She's not keeping any of these thoughts in her head. She's literally saying them all out loud.
My boss, Stan.
What you doing here?
I...
You ain't working this afternoon, are you? I don't want my employees work 24 hours a day. Go, get sleep.
But I'm just...
Damn, woman, do I have to babysit you?
It's nice to see you too, Stanley. No, I'm not working today. I just came by to...
Oh, don't ever say those 2 words when I'm around. I don't think my ulcer can take it.
You? And nice?
That's funny. No, working and not. Don't use those 2 words in the same sentence. Damn, I get creeps even when I say them.
I'd like to get paid.
Damn, woman, don't you know I got a migraine already? Paid? God damn it. Why'd they have to make that word sound so obscene? Listen, why don't you leave old Stan alone, huh? You make me feel a whole hell of a lot better. Choo, choo, be good, little girl, hmm?
I'd still like to get paid, though.
Mighty mana, woman. You really know how to rub it in. God damn it. Yeah, all right. Got your timesheet?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes? Yes? Let's see it. God damn, you think I'm gonna take your word for a woman?
Time. If you think it's bad in this game, Sephi, just wait till the 3rd game.
Here you are, my timesheet.
Don't say that word too loud, sweetheart. You're killing me. Let's see. What is this? No. Did I sign this? What I thinking?
So?
At least it doesn't look like it's been forged. Thanks.
Thanks? Where's my money?
Oh, you ain't getting it now. Next week, honey. I write down this amount in my ledger. Don't you worry your head from it.
I need the money now, Stanley.
Yeah, we all need money now. That ain't gonna happen. Next week, I tell you.
Forget that. I quit.
You're quitting? You can't quit. You work for me. Nobody quits this job, honey.
I can quit. And I'm quitting. I quit.
Damn, woman. You know how hard it is to find people to take a crappy job like this one? I need you.
Just as much as you need the money?
All right. Jesus, I give you your damn money. What was it, $50?
$375, Stanley, cash.
$50?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
300. Are you sure? I pay you guys way too much. All right, give me your CC.
What's a merit? Something you don't need to worry about till level 75.
Thank you, Stanley.
Fine, sure, whatever. Hey, just, I mean it. You free tonight? Wanna pull a shift? Sandra, she out sick and I need a replacement pronto. How about it?
Alright. Once again. Do we work tonight or not? Just to make sure. We have a vote for working tonight. Charlie did say he's working tonight. Works so Charlie doesn't get lonely. Alright.
Yeah, I need the money.
Great.
Charbot.
I'll see you here later. Don't forget.
Don't forget.
That's my, well, Emma's friend, really. Marcus. He's a Vava student as well. When she's not working or out on a date, Emma's always hanging out here. Just like me, really. Just like all of us.
Wait, this poster?
Roma Gallery presents Growing Pains, an exhibition by and for kids and teenagers. Could this be what Cortez was talking about? Where kids visualize their dreams? I think this may be it. Where's the Roma Gallery located? I never say no to a complimentary ticket.
Complimentary ticket.
Settle this one for us, April. When did Roindale release Sidetracked?
04, right after the Morning Star exile, those sons of bitches.
With blood on their boots, yeah. Told you so, Marcus.
You said 03.
I was closer than you. 07, and you call yourself a fan.
I don't.
Did you speak with Zach today?
Why?
He was upset. Called you a stuck-up bitch.
He what? You gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even that rude to him.
He thinks so. So that even if you came crawling to his door, he wouldn't give you the time of day. Said you called him an asshole.
Oh, God. I really don't know when to shut my mouth, do I?
Who cares? It's Zach. He hates you, so what? No great loss.
That's true.
So what else is going on? What are you doing this afternoon?
I gotta run.
See you around, stranger.
I need this bread. Wait. I think it's actually spelled L-U-C-A. I don't know. Anyways. I probably didn't write the question. Take some bread. Back of the border house. I mean, you did say with 1C first. Take 10 of those breads. She should. She's living that poor student life. There's a way... Hold on. Hold on. I think this is it. Alright. There's... I was gonna say, I know the speedrun does something here. Let's see... Go through the Sailor Scouts. Alright. So this is a duck, so we're gonna throw some bread at it. Wait, do I need to chew the bread first? Hold on. Goodbye, duck.
Clank?
Clank? Pull the chain. Back to the cafe.
April Ryan, you have got to get kind of unsettling to be.
Oh my god.
I know that duck.
Hey, it's the duck. Where's the duck going? Goodbye, duck. Oh wait, this is the police.
Those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that
Oh, God.
skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
This is the robot police. Rubber ducky. Oh my god, y'all are all the worst. All of you. Mars is the best. And y'all are the worst. It's the mystery door. I'm lost. I got the duck. Go over, pick it up, go to the subway. Down the stairs. Thank you, Claude. Gene scanner.
It's a gene scanner. It, scans your genes, puts your genetic signature into a database, and allows you through all corresponding gates.
Wang smiley. I would like a weekly pass.
Just in case. It's a small camera. It's a small camera.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metroline subways for exactly 1 week. And remember, genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean.
Keep your jeans clean.
Have a nice day.
Oh, I missed the subway. Fine.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. It looks like a large iron key.
I love that the internet has videos for like anything.
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house. I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved. Obviously, this is not gonna work. The clamp's already closed.
Did you try opening it? What the heck? Hold on. How do I open the clamp? Wait. Oh my god.
The clamp's around the key, but I can't catch hold of it unless I find a way to close the clamp while it's down there.
Oh my god.
It's got a clothesline tied to it.
Oh, the heck.
The clamp's open. The ducky's keeping the clamp open.
Alright, hold on. It just says combine the clothesline with the clamp. And it says inflate the blue duck, use it on the clamp. Use it on the iron key. Right now, so what she's trying to do right now is so Cortez asked us to go somewhere.
It's the address, the gallery.
The Roman Gallery.
The Watertown Bridge. It's all the way over in West Venice, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to catch the Metroline subway to get there.
So we're trying to get to the Roman Gallery, but it's an adventure game, so we're doing something really random. I can't figure out how to get the ducky to close. The ducky to
The clamp's on the
uninflate.
key, but I can't catch hold of it unless I find a way to close the clamp while it's down there.
Hold up. There we go. There we go. What the heck?
That's a pretty cool catch.
Alright. Get into the train. Nightbotch is spotting their time. Alright, where are we going? East Venice. Ooh. Watertown Bridge. Oh yeah. Sarasa.
Oh, sir. I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes, I guess I'll do that.
Look at this sweet painting. Oh my god, it's Cortez. Wait.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why Cortez wants to meet me. Come to think of it, why do I want to meet him?
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more than...
Mira, this painting. Right here. Look.
You brought me all the way down here to look at a painting?
Yes, but there's more. Just look at it.
But...
No, I have more important things to do.
No? Then we have nothing to talk about. Goodbye.
Goodbye?
Yes, goodbye to you too. Come back when you're ready. Are you ready to look at the painting?
Alright, look at the painting. What am I looking for? Look at this painting. Isn't it sad?
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
I see art. I don't see any of these things. Like, I'm guessing that's the woman's, like, hair. But it's like... Where's her face? Can you rename your character? No. Hey, that is a Photoshop filter. I recognize that filter.
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that. Beyond art.
What's wrong with your name, Miri? Truth.
Truth?
Truth. Exactly. A deeper truth. This painting, this particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you, and you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a Monet.
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then
What
is
the
art?
heck?
If just anybody can create something more real than artists who've spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Yeah, Cortez.
Art
What's she going to school
is still
for?
the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense. For something to be real, to be truthful, the artist must shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because...
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
You saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
Didn't I tell you to stay out of my personal life?
Yes. Yes, you did. But I chose not to listen. My point about art and truth is this, April. Some things look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here, and your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need
Afoot.
help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are things afoot.
Está bien. I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Not again, no way.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I said...
Goodbye.
So you know how... Oh, hold on. There might be some more dialogue. So you know how in like movies and games and stuff, there's this like, I guess it's a meme, I don't know what you would call it. But they're like, have you ever felt like, you know, you have the power to change stuff? Maybe that you're greater than everybody else around you. Only you can save the world. And like they just keep going on and on about like, you have this ability, this thought process needed to save the world. And everybody's like, I gotta save the world? What the heck? Why is this all on me? In this game, April's like, no, I don't gotta do anything. That's why I like April Ryan. Cortez is like, there are some things afoot. And she's like, the heck does that even mean? Yeah. There's like movies, like all the time in movies and stuff, they're like, only you can save the universe, or like, only you can save our town, or like whatever video game like thing they do. Only you can do this and that. Only you have the power to like change your destiny. April's just like, what? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I don't have to do anything. I'm going home. Is she chaos? Are you sure about that? Alright, wait, where are we going? We chose to go to work. So we're going to work. It's the mystery.
The mystery door. It's the mystery door.
Alright. It definitely would be refreshing.
Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
I'll see you later, Charlie.
Later.
How do I go over here? I want to talk to Charlie.
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
I like how this guy right in the middle there has been at the bar like the entire day. Never left. Just there.
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
Alright. Where are we going? Let's see. Anyways, back in Nico's apartment.
Did your tongue stick to the window pane again, Fiona?
Did you ever question your own sanity, April? I mean, did you ever wonder if you were going mad?
I'm quite certain I am insane.
I'm not trying to amuse you, April. I'm really serious.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I felt like that. Many times.
Then explain it to me. How do you deal with it? Do you lock it away inside yourself, or do you talk to someone about it? Because I'm at a loss here, April. I don't know what to do.
You have to give me more to go on than that.
I don't know how I can put it into words. What I saw.
What did you see?
Last night, right here in this room, Mickey and I, we were watching a movie, a documentary about the new synthetic rainforests in Mexico. You know, the ones that produce 8 times the oxygen of the original organic forests.
Final fan Buttacy.
I've heard about I'm digressing. Anyway, about halfway through the movie, like I said, I'm probably going completely bonkers. This room became it was more like a vision, really, and I'm sure it wasn't holographic.
What kind of vision?
This room turned into a forest.
What?
It was like the forest came out of the screen and into the room. Like being in the middle of a hollow theatre, but with added resolution, hallucinogenic effects, and smells. It only lasted for a few seconds, and then it all just disappeared.
Did anyone else see this?
Mickey did, but she refuses to speak of it. Says it was just our imagination acting up, which leaves me wondering how long it'll take before I end up in a mental institution.
Something equally weird happened at the cafe last night.
What was that?
Last night, at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air. Just like your forest. It was only there for a few seconds and then it disappeared, but everybody saw it. Everybody.
Oh my. What's going on, love? I don't scare easily, but this is really getting to me.
Don't know. But whatever it is, I'm pretty sure Cortez is involved.
Cortez? How is he involved?
Heckin'
I
Cortez.
don't know that either. I'd love to find out, though. What other weird things have happened lately?
Little things, like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises. The kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals. And once, this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. But as I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water.
Scary.
You're telling me, darling? I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake.
Me
What do you
too.
think this does to my nerves?
Have you seen Cortez today?
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Alright.
Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
Who'd know?
Who'd know?
Zach. He's actually the self-appointed
No.
film expert around here.
Oh,
You should
it's
talk
Zach.
to him, darling.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world. Thanks. I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
Are you sure about that? Chaos. Stay tuned to game 2 to find out why that's a bad idea.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will. I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
Well, well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Undying love.
Don't get your hopes up.
I think you're the one who's got her hopes up, babe. And you better hope I don't slam this door in your face.
Just do me one favor first, okay?
Well, give me a reason to, babe.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay. What about a date?
Yeah. Good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight. I'll meet you at the... Pavilion, was it?
And, are you gonna put out?
What?
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zach.
You have to do the mission,
Hey,
Miri.
just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole, and that wouldn't make me very happy.
I'll be a good girl and show.
Smart. So, what do you want to know?
There's 3. There's 3 missions. In fact, I think the one you're on is the 3 cities.
Where can I find a theater that shows old movies?
There are quite a few that do, but only one that runs optical stock. I figure that's the one you want, yeah?
Why?
'Cause that's where Cortez likes to hang out. And I'm guessing you're trying to hook up with him.
No. I just need to do some research for a painting.
Babe, I'm not a moron. I see you guys together. What are
Oh,
you, his lover?
don't do
Does
2-2
shriveled
again.
old weirdos turn you on? What is it? His
It's
accent?
repeatable. You can do it
His cute
infinite
lack of
times.
fashion?
Don't do that one again.
It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit? You're with me tonight. And by tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
So, where's Cortez?
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater. They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power Building.
If
There are tons of
the
adult
mission
stores in
doesn't
the
show
area.
up, just keeps
Actually,
trading.
if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight.
Oh god.
Something really filthy.
Oh god.
Zach, I don't think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah? Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip and the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea at all.
Alright. So we got a date with Zach. Yeah. Let's see, hold on. Subway. Ding. So, getting on the subway. Gonna cut in front of this guy. Yes. Yes, it is. Just like this guy. Metro Circle. Where the heck am I?
Would you believe this is the first thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
No. Oh god, there's a car. The heck? Alright.
It's a police officer. This is one of the smallest cross-level elevators I've seen.
Wait, am I in the right
These can
place?
carry up to 100 people
Metro
at a time, and
Circle.
they go way fast. I've never been inside one, of course.
Ow. What the heck was that noise? My ears are dying. That's not it. It says go down the street a bit.
Metro Circle, Metro Circle.
Metro Circle. East Gateway. There we go.
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
It's adventure game time. Just put this candy and the ooze.
Excuse me.
Yes, Oh, geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady. Dang, Marquis, light up! Good. Now stay that way, you hear?
Do you know a man called Cortez?
No. I can't say as I does, lady. Ain't never met him. Now, I reckon I'd like to get on with my sweeping,
But I'm supposed to meet him here. Are you sure you don't know him?
Look, lady.
Yes, Seffi.
I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get.
Bee's knees and get.
I told you, I ain't seen Cortez today.
You said you didn't know Cortez.
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so I tell you what. I'd mighty appreciate it if you'd stop bothering me and let me get on with my work. Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph. I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
Sorry.
Thanks, anyway.
Yes,
Jesus,
I'll
Mary,
tell you what.
and baby Joseph.
You go on now. And let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping.
Freddie
before
Mellon.
His mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
Hi there. Having fun?
Didn't your mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
I'm an orphan.
Yeah? Well, all the more reason for you not to talk to strangers. Now get lost.
Why are you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
I don't know. But that trench coat, it sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on, let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
The NPD fashion consultant?
I'm with Zach.
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am? Are you a comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
Dang.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Don't you get tired of hanging around here all day long?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Not even a bite to eat?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch?
That's right. At Cool Cow.
Cool Cow.
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo cola. No ice.
What about fries?
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
Mmm.
And you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to go?
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
The burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets.
Sweets, you
I
say?
don't have time for my usual cool cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream. Wait a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway? Hey, get out of here, ma'am. Right this minute or else...
Is this a threat? I think that was a threat.
A very serious one, ma'am.
Mid-conversation. I said, who are you? I bet he would love some stinky candy.
Would you like a candy?
Hey, yeah. That'll hit the spot. What the hell? The taste. Sickening. I feel kinda... Christ.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Chaos.
Did you just throw a rock at my head? Now, I tell you what. You shouldn't have done that. I reckon that was a bad mistake. You should have seen him run, lady. I reckon I ain't never seen nobody run that fast. And
It was
he
1999.
clutching at his buttocks like he had the runs or something. He even lost his stupid old hat in the gutter. I ain't never seen anything that funny in a while.
Nice Chen Chen. Oh god, my eardrums. Don't mind me.
Dang, Marquis, light up! Hell, it gone dead on me now. I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round, I just need me a ladder and some tools from the basement.
Oh my god.
It's a fuse box. It's a fuse box. It's a fuse box.
Right. The heck? Is that in the game? Oh, wait. Back computer. Ah.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting.
You! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey! Dance! Dance! Do the monkey!
All right, somebody's coming.
Hell's blazes, we got us a farm. Now, where's that voice coming from? Show yourself.
Spread your legs.
All right there, mister. Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear? I'm sorry I chased you earlier. Freddy'll do the monkey for you right now, if that's what you want, He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon,
You! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
All the time I spent trying to get into the theater, he could have just quietly walked out to meet me. I feel like kicking the guy.
There's no way out of here. Did you know that? There's no way out of Victor. All exits just
Wow.
You have
Chaos
no
really
idea
hates
what I went
13.
through to find you.
One of my favorite
First-
series.
You like movies?
Sure.
You like
Who
movies?
doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that.
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
But I have never interrupted you, unless you have something important to say, of course. But go ahead. What is it you wanted to talk about?
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
Search for me? I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved. The question ought to be, what made you go out of your way to find me?
Now I don't want to die. I want to live.
We agreed to meet this morning, remember?
As I remember it, there was no agreement. I said tomorrow, but you refused. I assumed you weren't interested. I apologize for making myself unavailable, however.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
Whatever.
Actually, no,
April.
I had to lay low for a few hours.
Full of
Does it have
herself?
anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Yeah. So it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
He's gone now. Are you in some kind of trouble with the police? Wait, don't tell me. Immigration.
No, señorita. Not the police. There are bigger players than the police.
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Answers. You want, you need answers.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
It's been stalking
I
you for
plan to
years.
answer all your questions today, April. By the time you go to sleep tonight, your world will have changed. And nothing will ever be the same.
You're just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then?
There's no
Come
way
with
out
me.
there. Did you know
Come
that?
outside. No more
way
talk.
out of Victory Hotel.
I will show you the
All
truth.
exits they just lead back inside.
The truth.
This is probably as good a place as any. At least there's no one around to see, except rats.
To see what?
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
Why, Alice, I'm sending you through the looking glass.
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
I don't see anything, just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
This is the moment
Let's do it,
of
April.
decision, April.
Let's do it.
All time, past and present, revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
I'm not doing it.
Very well, go. I'll wait here for a while, and perhaps you will change your mind and come back before it is too late.
Alright, see ya. Just kidding.
Are you ready to step through the looking glass?
All right. I'll do it.
Vamos. Enter the light.
Don't say that. It sounds too ominous. Just tell me what's gonna happen.
Say no. Dates
You're about to take the first step on the longest journey of your life. But don't worry.
The longest journey?
I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes. It's pretty much a given.
Whee!
Oh, I almost forgot. When you're ready to come back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse. Brian Westhouse. Cortez's face. Surprise, I'm trapped in a prison.
Vaya con Dios, child. And may the balance protect you.
May the balance protect you.
Cortez? Cortez! I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, what was the name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse? Brian Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
Mm-hmm. None of these paintings are ominous.
Quaint, and they go with the general.
What'd you say? Bud is
Kinda
huge.
unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time. Hello? Hi.
Hi.
Et tu? Emile Tuva.
I too speak Albed. Shakehead.
Do you speak English? Parlez-vous français? Habla español?
Aku, stakayan paras. Inomalante kandra. Ton maris orethiasiton.
Who are you?
Ken esang maris ortona. Magic ean poseiton. Sare alvoca im iriam tue ithium.
Where am I?
Sankis tue. Tonan tu ken avo.
Keep talking.
E magican ean ton an asans.
Where's Cortez?
Tutone e ken. Tu ken vernilia fata tim tu vermilian ton. Aku tu fata. Se quandare. Ken estare. Ton. Aku kandi. Good.
Good.
Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic.
Magic.
Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Sorry, but I don't understand a single word you're saying.
Tu eres tu mon.
Alright, have fun, Dust.
Tu et vermilian fata. Aku kandi.
What does Altung mean?
Maris. Tu vermilian aran tu torank lock eton. Ton. Ken it to a Aku.
I give up, but thanks anyway.
Tu post cape Paenciana Maris.
Hakuna Matata.
Alken tu indime res templa sans vernema a Navan.
Navan? Alright.
The doors are closed. Hi.
Hi.
Ken esang Maris ortona. Ton. Ton. Aku. Av orta I beginning. Parasim tin you. You have thiesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge. Aritua ya I tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Knowledge of all tongue.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven.
Naven.
The common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
Hello, April.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the Divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Marcuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Show me a world shining, shimmering. Let's try it, Nightbot. We just had to listen to him for a while and allow the magic of Alltongue to enter our hearts. Now we're in Marcuria. Greatest city, or whatever that guy said.
Explore Marcuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
There's only one question. I mean, one person worth meeting. Are these people fighting? What's going on there? I want to go to the stalls.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Wow.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
It's a talking bird.
It's a talking bird.
My intuition tells me
Maps!
that he sells maps. That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
Nothing good.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head. In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Hello.
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
This is Tobias, also. Probably missed that.
Tobias. Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist. I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is, and always has been, the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and... This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here,
Chaos is always invited.
All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess. I had dreams, and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will.
Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
All right. This is all very important, but also very boring, but very important.
This is the true story of the balance.
Very, very important.
As observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance. And it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come, the Earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
You're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one Earth.
One world.
Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes.
Like how it's not
the balance of the
Max or Mel.
was in peril.
Alright, there was one world. Everything was one.
Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The Drag Kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
There's one world, everything was great, then the cloud of darkness showed up. Dryken said, here's how you fix this.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Drykin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the Order of the Balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrom were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark, magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and one who was between, the Drag Kin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of
13
tasks.
Sentinels?
To split a world in 2, to create 2 worlds from one.
Wasn't the use of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The Kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower, and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman, whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the 2 worlds, and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began.
All right, so they split the world
One
into
world
two.
was to become two,
Yeah.
separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the One who would be Guardian, the disk at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disk glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and 2 new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disk had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disk. Around and outside the tower the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the Balance and of the Guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years. The one who was kin picked up the disk and said, "This disk is a counterpart to the original disk, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4.
Yeah, this lore dump is pretty bad, but like I said, it's really important.
Realm. This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued. Know only this: the Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disk is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disk being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disk, and the kin will come together one last time." With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia, and 6 to Stark, and the one who would be Guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disk. In service of the Balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disk, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the Drakkin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the Balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic, and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire. And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories.
Yes.
So I shall be brief. As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years. Every 1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard, to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far they have failed. But the 12th guardian could wait no longer. Only a short time ago the disk in the tower shattered, and the guardian left his throne. The balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance.
Only we could find a new guardian.
They may be able to place their own puppet on the throne, to rule the balance according to their principles. And this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos. Now do you see?
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
Any questions so far?
And what can I do?
Sequence is like halfway over.
I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez
Blaze wall, Claude. Blaze
He would
wall.
not be able to step through the shift himself.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that, yes, you are.
That's so not cool.
No, it has been unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
I have a million questions. Alright, so there was one world, the God of Darkness showed up. They decided to split the worlds and have this Guardian fella stay in the middle of the worlds to preserve the balance. And the Guardian can only stay there for 1,000 years. where they get bored, and it's been 1,200 years since the last Guardian, so he just like straight up left. That's the story so far. Oh, and there's a disc. It was like, I think 6 pieces or 4 pieces, and it had 4 jewels. Definitely not gonna have to go collect all those things later. All right. All right.
Excuse me.
Well, the 4 jewels were given to the 4 dragons. Somebody might later on have to go find the 4 dragons. And I guess the 4 pieces.
Do you know a man named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse?
Yes.
That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
Brian Westhouse.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the
Also,
city,
apparently April has
but
magic
I
powers.
cannot tell you any more than that.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later.
You will? If you say so, then it must be true.
Oh, wait.
Excuse me. Who did you say I should see about Westhouse?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know Westhouse by his real name. In the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange 2-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
A bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the Westhouse himself.
The Westhouse.
I'll see you later.
You keep telling me so, and I do believe you.
Angel rank. S rank. Triple S rank. Alright, hold up. It's in like an hour.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Do you have a map to Brian Westhouse?
West of house. It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a man, not a place, Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please? Pretty please?
No, 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 young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Ah, blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Maps!
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers. You're late again, and you know what else? You're fired! Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere!
Wow, rude.
Hired hell. Bah! Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation.
Wait, what's the question? Hold on. Time stop. Oh, Grandia.
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy could work if the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind the pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebevay,
The
I
White
think
Dragon,
his name
you
is.
say?
You'll find him in the harbor. Oh, and remember to have the customer sign the delivery list. The Guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps. Fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Time maps. Hello? Go to the... there we go. Should be like a city, maybe? Oh, here we go.
Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea. Ahoy there, matey!
Pardon?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Guess, Claude.
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I'm looking for the captain. Is he around?
All
what would
tongue.
you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebevay of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was. Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Map.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Sign it, or I'll kill you.
With what? A cross look? Hurtful words? Lots of yelling and shouting?
I'll have my friends in the Marcurian Mafia pay you a visit.
The
what?
Marcurian what?
Please just sign the damn thing, would you?
Sorry. It brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
Hey, Advance.
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
Nothing. But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte, and straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal, but seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
What musical instrument do you think
I'll give you that much.
April can play?
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it for a second.
The guitar? Oh boy. Oh. Talk to this guy. Actually, wait. Let's follow this guy. The kazoo? Even better. Let's see what Niram goes with. The Theremin. She is from the future.
This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
I play the dried rabbit carcass.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
One Aaron for the flute. That's quite a steal.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
I get. Oh.
As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not
If
very
you
well,
guess
but I'm sure
flute-
the Mojal won't mind.
Talk to this guy.
The old man and the, ocean? Looks like a lifetime at sea has left his tracks on him.
Better a lifetime at sea than a day in a dress and a brassiere.
Hmm. What?
Hello, old man.
I got me no treasure, and I got me no map of no buried treasure. I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
What have you got in that chest?
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
But what's in it?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
Mm-hmm.
No, really. What's in the chest?
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous, curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you? I be
Mm-hmm.
having no real treasure in here, like I told ye. But it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels. And me bird, it's where I be keeping me bird before I be losing him. I be a stupid old man. He be my best friend. I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
What happened to your talking bird?
I be cheated out of him. Aye, that cups handler on the marketplace be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. Aye, my best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. I be all lonesome now.
Aw.
The worst part is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your bird's name?
Bird.
Oh,
Good name.
I'd better get going.
Ah, yous young'uns be always running round. Everything be so important. Yous be having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
Big boat.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
What's going on over here?
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
All right, never see that guy again. Royal crablets. They should make crablets national holiday. They should give crablets national holiday.
Right. Here next to Simon is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
Of course
I
not.
forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the Tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn
Maybe he is the Green Goblin.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where West House... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch
Royal
out for the livestock
crablets.
they're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually, you'll get to a large circular square. That's where
They really
used
do,
to hold
Claude.
executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would
This
tell
is all
you.
very
Our
important,
freedom
though.
cannot be curtailed. Real men
Obviously,
choose
we
the
have to
honor of
pass,
death to the
go through
shame
all
of
these things
incarceration.
Yeah,
in the
sure
second
you
game
do.
when they went to 3D.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrock Lane? Yes, Parrock Lane. Head west on Parrock Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrock Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
And,
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The Rolling Man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
Right here.
I
That's how.
hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Ding. Alright. The true husbando of this game, and all games, all video games ever made. But, right, wait. West House's bungalow.
Great view. Back home, a place like this would easily set you back tens of millions. Here, it's probably free.
Brian Westhouse. Look how charming he is.
That's probably Mr. Westhouse. Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanyef, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
No way.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Royal crablets.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
I have a delivery.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for you. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria? I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
This guy is Mr. Freeze. And then he's just in a lot of, like, really obscure random things. Oh, apparently he was in, Max Payne. Has a bunch of, like, extras. He was also in Grand Theft Auto 4 as an extra. He's done a lot of voices, only just stuff as extras. Ralph Bears. There you go.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fellow, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my old life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
1934?
That's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934.
Uh-oh.
Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning. I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
The world, when he dreamed for 300 years to enter this world. The only way to pass between the worlds is through dreams, is what Tobias said. Which is why I said earlier, taking a nap might not be a good idea.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic? I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
Argon? What was that? Oh, that was Findle. Never mind. Well, I mean, I asked him for his life story.
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of 34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it. I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
Here, please sign my delivery list.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly. Hold on 1 second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him.
Urshan is the best.
I understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Thank you. This is Brian Westhouse. The true husbando. Just kidding.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it... It worked! It's ticking!
Oh my god.
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
Ah!
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
The only
If
friend
I
you
tried
still
to
have.
step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own 2 hands.
Look how beautiful
I
it
wouldn't
is.
want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Now we're back. Instar.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
What?
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Better not look it up.
Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
It is like 3 names.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
Dophilus, Demon, Bananas.
He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an Instrum then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others, and they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things.
What is the butt of which
we must
area?
Find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower. And we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Alright, here's where he starts explaining what we actually have. We've almost started our adventure.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people
Yeah, they're
to it
easy.
like flies to
No,
an
it's like
open fire.
Lana Del
All the
Rey.
pieces of the puzzle
Like,
come together here You, me, the
Raid.
Vanguard, the Guardian.
Fans.
I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm.
You have to
but
get
he's
the
the
Guardian.
last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
The Vanguard.
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the Minstrom and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains two parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Alright.
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Mm-hmm. Where are the 4
Where
jewels?
are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
Heckin' Tyrant.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure, they're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
See.
Then they're big, very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
In Arcadia,
I'm surprised Tiro doesn't know. Tiro's probably not paying
the
attention.
destruction of the balance under the pretense
Okay,
of
everybody will play that
returning
game
humankind to the
in a few
glories
weeks.
of the past.
They'll all know the answer.
Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
Ooh, Quecklin. Not my
So
Quecklin.
we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we
Back
hold
in
at bay the forces
church.
of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key.
Choo-choo-choo.
You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And you... no.
Oh.
That will have to wait. By just being alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
Then imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels?
Easy peasy.
And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's
Peace out.
impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
Yes, Effie.
I will help you, April. Others too, you're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those
Only
who
you
wouldn't.
can do this, April.
You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human.
We have the biggest choice ever
We are
coming
one of
up.
many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
What happens if I choose no? No way.
I am not a fortune teller, nor am I a Vinar.
What
will
Vinar, you
happen?
say?
Something else? That's all I can tell you. Something else. But I'm sure it won't be anything good. Not unless you agree to help.
Chaos.
I can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic powers. I'm just this girl. I'm just me.
The choice is yours, April. As always, the choice is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Then the choice will have to be...
What's with the cowboy? This guy,
Yes,
Cortez?
Let's save the world.
Or the
Where do we start?
shadow I set up earlier?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city. But where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses?
Let's remember when I set that up earlier?
You must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right. Okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait. Did you say Hope Street?
Hope Street?
Yes.
As in the most dangerous
Yes,
neighborhood
Claude.
in Newport?
Is it?
This is the end of
I
the
don't
lore.
usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes.
Warren Hughes.
When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
All right. Maybe not. All right, we're back here. East Venice. Okay. Trivia's winning. I mean, trivia's over.